Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads, guys. I'm your host, Bob, and today we're stepping into a conversation many of us try to avoid because it's loud, it's painful, it feels impossible to navigate without losing ourselves. We're talking about how to stay grounded in love, real, active, unshakable love when the world is on fire, politically, socially, and globally. When conflict feels like the atmosphere, when outrage feels like oxygen, when you're surrounded by division, fear, and headlines screaming for your reaction. And they're screaming at us, aren't they? How do you stay soft? How do you stay kind? How do you keep walking the path of love without getting swallowed by the storm? Well, let's start with a truth that's hard to hold. You are going to be misunderstood. If you lead with love, if you speak gently in a shouting match, if you see people even when others say they don't deserve to be seen, you will be accused of weakness. I have been. You will be called naive. I have been. You will be judged by people who think rage is the only righteous response. And I've heard all that. What I want to say, I want to say something very, very clearly. Love is not cowardice. Love is courage that doesn't need to crush anything. Love is strength that refuses to become what it's trying to heal. Right now, maybe you're feeling the pressure to choose sides, to speak louder, to hit back, to take up arms, even if only with your words. And let me be honest, there are moments when silence is complicity, when love requires truth and truth requires clarity. But here's the question, guys. I ask myself this all the time. Can I speak the truth in a way that still makes people feel loved, even if they disagree with me? Because if not, I might not be speaking from love at all. I might just be reacting. The world is full of firestorms right now. Wars rage on screens and soil. Leaders lie with clean suits and polished slogans. Neighbors post memes that feel like knives. And in that chaos, it's tempting to pick a side, plant your flag, and shout at anyone who doesn't agree. But flags are not as powerful as footsteps. And your path, the one you choose to walk each day, speaks louder than your hashtags ever will. So what does it mean to keep walking the path of love? It means listening when others are shouting, staying open when others close off, defending the vulnerable without dehumanizing the aggressor, loving people who vote differently, think differently, worship differently, and still holding your ground in truth. It doesn't mean just being passive. It means being deeply, wildly active in your love, even when it's unpopular. I want to tell you something I've learned again and again. The people who are most reactive right now are often the ones most afraid. on all sides. Their anger is armor. Their cruelty is a shield. Their refusal to listen isn't just arrogance, it's survival mode. And if you can see past the noise, which I know how hard it is, if you can reach for the human underneath the opinion, then you become a thread in the world that does not unravel. You become part of the healing, not the hurt. It's easy to love the people who agree with you. It's easy to stand up for the people who look like you. But love, true love, demands more. I have as much trouble as anybody. True love, it asks you to stand in the middle of a divided room and become a bridge. Not a doormat, not a pushover, but a bridge. Something that makes connection possible again. So how do you stay on the path when the world is trying to shove you off of it? Well, here are 3 things I come back to again and again. Number 1, anchor in your identity. You are not the world's opinions. You are not the latest headline. You are a being made of love, built for it. And when you forget that, you'll start mimicking the very fear that you're trying to fight. Number 2, protect your energy, but don't harden your heart. You don't have to engage every post. You don't have to reply to every provocation. But don't let withdrawal become bitterness. Let silence be sacred, not cynical. Number 3, make love tangible. It's not just a concept, it's food you deliver. A call you make, a kindness you offer to someone who absolutely did not earn it. That's how you walk the path, not just talk about it. Let me end with this. You are not powerless. Even when the wars rage, even when the nation feels broken, even when the people closest to you are poisoned by fear, you still have agency. You still have breath. You still have your voice, and you still have your footsteps. Make them count. Make them loving. Make them steady. And make them yours. Because even in a firestorm, you can choose to walk in peace. And sometimes that single act becomes the spark that sets healing in motion. Guys, it's insane out there. And it's affecting all of us. I am affected too. Very much so. I am trying to follow my own lessons here. And it's not easy. Knowing that children, families, innocent people are dying because of this. That tears me up. And it's very, very hard for an empath. It's very, very hard for anyone to cope with that. I love you all very, very, very much. And you do know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. I love you. Stay strong.
Every story, every voice, in this love we all rejoice. Infinite threads, here we go. Welcome friends, enjoy the show. Every story, every voice, in this love we all rejoice. Infinite threads, here we go. Welcome friends, enjoy